Yo, what's up, fam? It's your boy BbJesus back at it again with another video. Guys, bend over and brace yourself for a tasty cupcake. I'm gonna go on a rant right now. I'm feeling good, fam. I'm feeling good. I Let me see if I'm gonna be able to express myself. For the majority of my life, I've been like surrounded by dummies, and sometimes like I'll admit it. Sometimes throughout my life, I started to doubt. Like, damn, am I not as smart as I think I am? Am I really like messing it up? Because I'm surrounded by dummies. And then there are crucial moments throughout my life where every one of my thoughts, every one of the because I can predict the future. Like I kind of like, I can kind of tell. Like I can read through the matrix coding of life, and I get validated right then and there. And right now, it just happened again. I'll be So I just watched the video. I'll be posting it, or I'll tag the video and the oh yeah, and I talk super slow, so please put this on like times 1.25, whatever, so you'll hear all of it and won't get bored. I'll tag the video in the description. I don't. I'm so excited. I don't even know where to begin or whatever. But I just watched the video of like a hardcore nerd, and like I never read the comic books because I don't know how to read. I don't read comic books, but even then, like, I'm just a genius. This guy, he pretty much like broke down in so many different ways how not only is Marvel like flawed, but the fight between Thanos was just poorly and horribly written. Like there were so many ways that Doctor Strange could have beat Thanos, like not even kidding. Like it's ridiculous, right? The video was released yesterday. Today is what, the 31st of August? He released the video yesterday. Now, a year ago, I stated, or a year ago, I published a video on my Instagram, but it got suspended. A lot of people saw it, so I'm not lying. A year ago, I literally went like on a similar rant of what I'm gonna go ahead and do now, but it's just been revalidated, or it's just been validated actually, because people just son of a bitch. Excuse me, gesundheit, guys. People just kind of ignore my videos, even though I only post facts, truth, and the wisdom, right? So, basically, my rant, or like the whole concept of like what's in my head right now my tongue just got spicy. Blah, 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 blah. Civil War, Avengers, Civil or Avengers. It pretty much was. It wasn't a Captain America film. Civil War was pointless. The airport scene, the airport fight was pointless. Vision was literally just floating around when he could have stopped pretty much everyone, or at least held back the Scarlet Witch while she was actually doing stuff and helping out her side. I don't even know why they were fighting. Vision was just flying around and like thinking of how he could bang her, right? So that was poorly written. Then they nerfed the Hulk. And after anyways, or to get back to the point of Vision, they nerfed Vision after Age of Ultron. After Age of Ultron, Vision is absolutely useless for all of the movies and shows and series, whatever. They nerfed the Hulk. The Hulk should have been able to go toe to toe or even beat Thanos in Infinity War, but after a couple punches, he says no. And then, what was Thor doing? Was Thor like having a little quickie with Jane while Thanos was throwing everyone to the ground? And one of the fan theories is that he killed Captain America. Thanos supposedly, in his last punch to Captain America, killed him. That's a cool fan theory. And then when he used the time stone to resurrect Vision, because of that, the Scarlet Witch destroyed him because of the destroying the gem. He inconsequentially brought back Steve Rogers. I really like that theory. I think it's true. Yeah, because fucking Thanos is a Titan, and Captain America is just like a little super soldier. He's no Kryptonian or things like that. So basically, like a little recap: Civil War, Infinity War, and Endgame. We love them because we love the characters, and those are some of the few movies Marvel made super entertaining. Were some of the most poorly written, trash story movies. Like they're mid. At best, they're mid. But we just love Iron Man so much, and we wanted to see him fight Bucky and Steve Rogers dude, I lined up. This was so I went to line up for Endgame for Infinity War. I wanted to line up here in Mexico. I had just gotten back to Mexico after being deported, and I saw it with my cousins, and yeah, they're mid movies, bro. They're just really entertaining now. I'm just like growing up, I was surrounded by kind of shifting topics, but not really. I was surrounded by Messi fans. My best friend for like 10 years in the United States was a Mexican that sucked Messi's dick every morning when he woke up. I'm a Ronaldo fan because Ronaldo is so much better. I was surrounded by Zack Snyder haters, both growing up and here in Mexico. None of the people that I knew liked Zack Snyder. They didn't like, and I grew up with a friend back in the U.S. who hated Batman v Superman, who hated, but the DC that they took over, Hamada and Jeff Johns completely ruined Zack Snyder's movies, and he didn't want to listen. My friends were like, no, Zack Snyder doesn't know. And then we got Batman vs Superman Ultimate Edition, and then we got the Zack Snyder Justice League, and they were. This is where I'm getting to. DC with Zack Snyder, his trilogy, and Wonder Woman, and I personally liked. I liked Shazam. I liked, believe it or not, I liked Black Adam. I liked that world. I loved the Snyderverse. They caught up to Marvel. They caught up. They could have left after Endgame. It was just miss after miss after miss for Marvel. Up until recently, with maybe the whole multiverse wasn't as big as a success as everyone thought it was going to be. And the biggest success was a surprise to everyone with the Deadpool and Wolverine. Right now, we could have been watching, because he had already planned it out. Zack Snyder had already planned out the Batman solo film, Justice League 2, and Justice League 3, with Darkseid fighting Superman, or basically the Justice League. He caught up to Marvel. He could have left Marvel. He would have destroyed Marvel. But DC, they forced him to catch up to Marvel and to fill the entire Justice League in 2 movies, but they didn't want to commit to a 3-hour runtime. But then they give it to Matt Reeves and Team Edward. God, that's the stupidest shit. Like, that's what dude, I even have to sit up for this. That's how stupid people are. No 3-hour movie, even though we're gonna force Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman in one film. You cannot have 3 hours because we need to sell more tickets, so there's more plays and we make more money, because profit is all that matters. That backfired terribly. They learned from their mistake. So basically, Zack Snyder was like Warner Brothers' project woman, like the project girl, where they make all their mistakes with freaking their savior. And then Matt Reeves comes along. Oh, hey, I'm gonna make a Batman with Team Edward. The first 5 minutes of the movie is just a building. They film Batman like 2 minutes walking out of the shadows. Oh, God, dude. Fucking COVID. Shit. Dude. Zack Snyder's Justice League 4-hour film, no scene was just a waste of time. Even the scenes with Lois Lane, they show that her pregnancy test. They show her talk with Martha. They show Martian Manhunter. There was no fat to trim in a 4-hour movie. Batman with Team Edward. 3 hours of fucking the Riddler breathing. Dude, like, sometimes you guys don't know, or maybe you do, or I doubt though. The majority of my life, I've been just surrounded by people who like don't use critical thinking, or they kind of just go with the bandwagon, and they take things at face value, and they don't really think. But like, when I literally, and you guys should watch the video that I'm gonna post, like a year ago, I'm saying like, dude, Civil War is not that good. Dude, Infinity War and Endgame were a trash story. Like, what the fuck are they doing? And they made $1 billion or whatever. And then this kid, yesterday, oh shit, it's raining. Oh no, my windows are open. All right, let me finish quick. Fuck. Then this kid comes out and says, Doctor Strange is a fraud. Doctor Strange, the writing was terrible. Yes, thank you. Now all my friends in the US that hate Zack Snyder, y'all can get fucked. All right. Messi, fucking, he was gifted a World Cup, dude. Lionel Messi has the most goals in La Liga, Champions League, and the World Cup history. He is the king of penalties. The king of penalties. But they call Cristiano Ronaldo Penaldo. Guys. Fuck, I'm about to cry, dude. Like, I'm just so tired of being the voice of reason, of being God's strongest warrior, of being like your guys' saviors. You know, Zack Snyder was DC. Fuck, my TV's getting wet because my window's open. Fuck it, I need to rant. I need to vent because I'm depressed. Zack Snyder was DC's savior, but Warner Brothers and DC are terrified of success, and I'm y'all's savior. When in doubt, when you're scared, think of me. Think of Jesus. Jesus is in your heart. WWJD. What would Jesus do? I love you all, even though you guys don't love me, and because you guys are dumb. I love you all. Okay. All right, guys. My TV is getting wet, and I'm getting wet too. So, all right, guys. Lionel Messi sucks, and DC is way better than Marvel. Not now. Diaper Man was horrible. It was just trash, dude. The new Superman movie is horrible. It is so bad. That's not Superman. That's not my Superman. And that is no Kryptonian. That would have been a good maybe Sentry movie. They should have just called it The Sentry, directed by James Gunn. But God, dude, the new DC verse is just fucked because people don't. I'm getting that hurt. I'm getting angry, dude. I'm getting angry. I'm gonna go order a pizza, and my TV's getting wet. All right, guys, peace out. I'll post the link post and to my OnlyFans, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.